Hi everyone, welcome to HTML Bootcamp Session 2. Today we'll be talking about editors. So many people ask whether you should use HTML editor or whether you should use text editor. So first of all, the main difference between an HTML editor and a simple text editor is that HTML editor has more functionality that assist in creating web pages quickly and easily. So while it's true that you can code HTML using a basic text editor like Notepad, an HTML editor will make your life much easier. For example, an HTML editor will detect when you write an opening HTML tag. So it will automatically insert the closing tag for you, thus reducing the amount of typing required. This can make it extremely easy to create a website. So I hope now you know what's the major difference between HTML editor and text editor. In text editor, you have to do much more thing manually, but HTML editor will behave like it will be creating few things automatically. It will be doing few things automatically, and it will reduce your time. Like if you are using or if you are taking 1 hour in creating a particular web page with the use of text editor, you will hardly take 30 to 35 minutes to create a web page using HTML editor. So a HTML editor is a program for editing HTML. Although the HTML markup in a web page can be controlled with any text editor, a specialized HTML editor can offer convenience and added functionality. So just take an example. For an example, many HTML editors handle not only HTML but also related technologies like CSS, XML, JavaScript. Got it? So we'll first see the basic text editor and then we'll go with HTML editor. So when I say a basic text editor, then I will definitely say that you can use Notepad, and it's really easy to find Notepad. Like you can just type Notepad and then you can click and there will be a Notepad file which will be coming. In Windows 8 or in Windows 10, you can open a start screen and you can just type Notepad. In Windows 7 or earlier version, you have to go to start, then go to the programs, go to the accessories, and then you have to open the Notepad. So I hope you all are familiar with the Notepad, and here you can do the HTML coding. So just take an example. I am writing HTML. Everything should be written in small letter. It's not required to write in a small letter, but it's always preferred that you should always write the HTML coding in small letters. So HTML, then it has two part. One is head. So generally HTML, opening of HTML and closing of HTML. Then HTML consists of two part. One is head part, opening of head part and then closing of head part. Then it has a body, opening of body and closing of body. And then you can write whatever you want to write. Like for an example, under head I am writing a title. So title, we can say home page, and then closing of title. Then in body we can write anything. I am writing something called hello world, and then I'm closing this particular tag. So again, After writing each and everything, then what you need to do, you need to save this HTML file. So I need to go here, click on file, save as. You can select any place. I am selecting PPT and all files, and then I have to write something. So I can write first first page, and then you have to always save your file with .html, and then you can save it. Now we can again go there and search whether our file has been created or not. You can see first page, and if I double click on this particular thing, can you see what we have written there in text file? Hello world. Everything is not getting displayed, only the thing which is getting displayed is what we have written under body, as well as can you see home page where we have written under title. This is the reason you are able to see home page here. So this is a basic text editor we can say, or a notepad we can say. So how much time we took in order to create this particular thing? We can say 2 or 3 minutes. Now there comes some advanced HTML editors. So one of the advanced HTML editor which I generally use is Sublime Text editor. So you can download it. So if I write here Sublime Text, you can see download Sublime Text. You can click on Windows 64-bit. It's free of charge. So whether you initially you can download it at free of cost, but you can also purchase it if you really want to deep dive into this particular editor. If you want to use some advanced feature of this Sublime Text editor, then you can purchase it. But if you really want to practice HTML stuff, then no need to purchase, just download it and use it. After downloading, it will look like this. So I can say it will basically look like this, or I can say new file. It will look like this. Sublime Text. It's unregistered because I'm not using a licensed version. So Sublime is another excellent HTML editor. It's developed by a Sydney-based company. This software falls under the category of freemium. I can say freemium means that you can use Sublime for free, but you have to buy a license to enjoy the full features. Sublime offer great support to ensure that the program is constantly updated. User can add plugin made by the community or build their own. We think using the free version of Sublime is more than adequate. However, if you feel like you need more features, you can get the license at the later point. And the latest version which I know is Sublime Text 3 is the current version of Sublime Text editor as of now. Like it's 13 June 2019 and Sublime Text 3 is the current version. Now there are some key features of Sublime Text editor. Sublime support Python API that allows the plugin to expand its default functionality. Then simulating editing. You can make changes to many selected areas at the same time. Cross-platform. Sublime is available in Windows, OS, Linux. Developer only need one license to use Sublime on any computer they own. And also one of the key feature is Sublime Text interface is excellent in terms of aesthetics. So the question comes, why developer love Sublime Text, or why I love Sublime Text. So the first point could be the powerful API and packages ecosystem. Sublime provide thousands of packages that are available and built by the community. These packages are open source. The second thing split editing, developer can use multiple monitors and edit different type of code simultaneously. And then go to anything, like this feature is useful to open the file with a few keystroke to search for symbols, line or words. So this is the reason like I generally love Sublime editor. And here we have written like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 line of code, and it took some time. But in Sublime editor, if I write, if first let me save this particular file. So we'll again save as, we'll go to HTML Bootcamp PPT, then we can write here second page, and now you know how to save it .html. You can see, okay, now I'm just writing HTML. Can you see? No need to write anything else, everything is coming, the complete body is coming here, title also came here. So I can write, we have written initially like what we have written here, home page we have written. So here we can write login page, then under body if I am writing any tag, so I am writing h4 tag or something, it will automatically show me. Can you see h4? If I'll click there, I will be having an opening tag as well as closing tag, so nothing need to be written manually. So I can write hello world. I can save this particular thing, and from directly from here I can click open in browser, and can you see login page, hello world. So this is one of the advantage. There are many things which you can use, but like to make your website, to look your website more cool, or to complete the development in few hours, you can use different HTML editors. Now there are more editors, more advanced HTML editor. Many people recommend to use Sublime Text, few will recommend you to use Notepad++, few are using Atom, few are using Adobe Dreamweaver, and then there are different online editors also. So if I go here and if I search for online HTML editors, if I click here, there are different HTML editor. I can open this side, this is from W3 school, this is from, there is one from tutorials point. So you can write anything whatever you want to write here. You can write anything whatever you want to write here. Again same thing. So I can remove this thing, I can preview this thing, I can click on preview and you can see what is coming. I can entirely remove this particular thing if you are not having any software or something, or if you are generally just using online editor, you can just click on preview and you can see hello world is coming. So either you can use normal text editor, which we have seen, Notepad. You can use advanced HTML editors like Sublime Editor, Notepad++, or Dreamweaver, or there are different Atom. Else you can use online editors. Now coming back to pros and cons. So the pros is, for using HTML editor is faster to edit. For simple edit, it's often faster to make changes to the page using a text editor. Help you to learn HTML more quickly, more marketable, and it's more like human readable HTML. When I talk about the cons, like you must know basic HTML, and then you have to also learn how this particular Sublime Text or how this particular HTML text editor work. So yeah, this is all about the editors which we are using. I have just created a small website, or that I will be showing you in another section, but currently we'll be seeing or we'll be summarizing this particular session. So we know about HTML editors. We have seen difference between HTML and text editors. We have seen how to use Notepad. You have to just simply go here, click Notepad. You have to write HTML code, then you have to save it with .html, and then somewhere it will get saved, and double click, and then you will see what you have written under HTML file. Then you can use advanced HTML editors. So I'm generally using Sublime editor. This is the reason I have given more thing about Sublime Text Editor here. So why we are using it, what's the key features, why we love it, and then other editors like Notepad, Atom, Adobe, and then online editors. I have given few links. You can click on the links. You can enjoy developing some cool stuff, and then pros and cons of HTML editors. So yeah, this is all from my side. So if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and if you have any doubt, please reach out to me. All the contact details are provided in the description. And yeah, see you in next session. Till that time, thank you so much. Keep learning, keep sharing.